Did your clock show a wrong time at 10:30 p.m.? Its red pulse freezing your reality. This emergency broadcast unveils a terror, warping time itself. Psychologically, it's chronophobia sparking dread of time loss. And a 2025 study shows 73% feel trapped by such anomalies. A spectral distortion looms. Subscribe now to confront it. Is a red tick pulsing from that wrong time? The hallway darkening around you? This broadcast drags you into a psychological abyss where temporal dissonance distorts reality. The 2025 study warns 73% sense an unnatural shift. Could a spectral distortion be near? Stay tuned. Did the clock hands shift to a wrong time? The candle flickering in your room? This emergency plunges you into a psychological trap where chronophobia fuels panic. The 2025 study confirms 73% feel haunted. Could a spectral distortion be altering time? Don't miss the next part. Does time stops chime from that wrong time? The attic echoing with dread? This broadcast locks you in a psychological cage where temporal dissonance heightens fear. The 2025 study notes 73% panic at such signs. Could a spectral distortion be freezing you? Subscribe now. Is a faceless figure emerging from that wrong time? The fog thickening in your kitchen? This emergency thrusts you into a psychological vortex where chronophobia distorts safety. The 2025 study warns 73% feel a ghostly presence. Could a spectral distortion be near? Stay with us. Why does a warping shadow tick from that wrong time? The stairs shaking beneath you. This broadcast drags you into a psychological nightmare where temporal dissonance fractures calm. The 2025 study reveals 73% feel pursued. Could a spectral distortion be advancing? Keep watching. Did glowing eyes appear on that wrong time, the wall cracking around you? This emergency locks you in a psychological abyss where chronophobia amplifies dread. The 2025 study warns 73% sense a spectral stare. Could a distortion be watching? Subscribe now. Does freeze now pulse from that wrong time? The rain pounding your window? This broadcast traps you in a psychological snare where temporal dissonance turns safety to panic. The 2025 study confirms 73% fear such commands. Could a spectral distortion be trapping you? Don't miss it. Is a reaching shadow twisting from that wrong time? The storm raging tonight? This emergency drags you into a psychological hell where chronophobia turns hope to terror. The 2025 study warns 73% feel ensnared. Could a spectral distortion be close? Stay tuned. Is a figure breaking from that wrong time? The fan buzzing in your room? This broadcast locks you in a psychological cage where temporal dissonance shatters peace. The 2025 study notes 73% feel hunted. Could a spectral distortion be free? Keep watching. Why does a towering shadow wail from that wrong time? The shed silent tonight. This emergency thrusts you into a psychological vortex where chronophobia consumes hope. The 2025 study warns 73% feel doomed. Could a spectral distortion be winning? Subscribe for more. Is a growing shadow pulsing from that wrong time, the floor creaking beneath you? This broadcast traps you in a psychological abyss where temporal dissonance ends stability. The 2025 study warns 73% feel their end. Could a spectral distortion be rising? Don't stop now. Did a faint tick ripple from that wrong time? The cellar darkening around you? This emergency locks you in a psychological snare where chronophobia heightens terror. The 2025 study warns 73% sense a spectral sound. Could a distortion be calling? Stay with us. Is a cracking shadow from that wrong time the rooftop shaking tonight? This broadcast drags you into a psychological hell where temporal dissonance shatters sanity. The 2025 study confirms 73% fear collapse. Could a spectral distortion be breaking through? Subscribe now. Does time ends pulse with a towering shadow from that wrong time in this abyss? This emergency broadcast traps you in a psychological abyss where chronophobia seals your fate. The 2025 study warns 73% feel their doom. Could a spectral distortion claim you? Watch the full horror now.